Hello everyone, I am Asif Ali and you're watching CGHOW video, and today I have created this layered noise in Unreal Engine 5 Niagara, and you can see these layers in this sphere, and I can also just duplicate this, and when I move this you can see this is 3D noise. And I have also some parameters like the color, so I can change the color, or I have lots of other parameters like I can decrease the spawn rate to like 10 or 100, or I can erode this out like you can see, and I can increase the speed. Okay, and this is speed also, and also I can increase or decrease the width, which is like if I make it 1000, you can see. So you can now see these layers. So let's start this tutorial.
CGHOW. CGHOW.
First of all, subscribe my YouTube channel and also click on bell icon so you will receive all new video notification. So I have this Unreal Engine 5 project, and this effect is inspired from a tweet this. So I just like this tweet, so I took the print screen in my phone, and so this is image from my phone, and this is layered 3D noise shader in Unity this guy created. So I just found this really nice, and you can see I have just used the same type color. Outer is yellow and inner part is greenish. So I think this one is also looks really cool, but I tried my best to match this up. So this is it. Okay, so what else you can do with this a part of this, like this was 150 by default, so I just make this reset. And you can also change the mesh, like this is now a sphere. If I make it 1, it will be a cone, then it will be a cube, cool, and it will be a cylinder, it will be a torus. Okay, so how I created this, let me just show you from scratch so you will have better idea. I want to make this scratch tutorial. So this is now new folder test, and also I will put this whole project in my Patreon, so you can download from there also. So thanks for supporting me on Patreon, and thanks for my subscriber supporting me here. So first I created a noise texture as noise material, so I will create a material, just let's call it N because I'm just making it for test. And here I took the noise, and if you see this is very small noise, so you can increase the size from here. If you will decrease this value, you can increase the size, and you can decrease the details. Okay, so it is now too big. Now you have idea, this is the noise. And one thing you can do, you can pan this. And how you will pan, because this is world noise, so you will take a world position, and you need to add panner in this. So I need to take a pan to like control which axis I want to pan. I want to pan the X, so I will take the pan and just make this Y0. You can pan in any here, and if you connect this here, it's panning but not very small, very slow. If I increase this, you can now see it's panning on one axis. Okay, so you have now pan, and if I make this like 1, it is now very slow. And second thing what you can do, you can add time on it. So you can see this is black and white image which has some gray, and when I will add time in it, it will just make that white, because it will continuously add the numbers, add the value on this, and you can see it's brighten up. So if I make the signs, I will make the time like from -1 to 1, so it will not brighten up, it will something like this. Okay, and to like control the time, you can multiply this time with a value like 0.2. so it's now slow. So you got the idea. So now we have two things. We can pan this, we can make this like from center. That is really cool. Okay, so now I will make this mask, of course, and double sided. I will take the particle color, connect it to the color, and you can just choose your settings like specular and metallic. Let's make it 1 and make it little roughness in there, and this will go to your opacity mask. Okay, so I have this, and let's make the parameters for this. So, and this width is the scale. So if I make this 1000, it's too much, I think. 100, 10, 20, now it's increased. You got the idea. So I will make quickly dynamic parameter for each. So this is my pan, so I'll make this pan. This is my scale of this noise, so I will make this scale. And this is my something, you can say erode, so I will make this erode, or you can call it anything. What is happening here? Actually no, this is not erode, this is the speed of this time, so it is actually erode time. You can call it erode time. Okay, so now I have all these fixed up. Here I will take a particle fountain, and I don't need these all things, so I will just use a mesh renderer because I need a mesh, and pick the sphere here. Where is the sphere, and I will use the spawn burst, and let's make it once loop and spawn like 50 particles, and make the life infinite from here, and set the size like 10. So you can see this sphere is eroding, and let me make it dynamic parameter. So these are the parameter to control it. So this is the pan, and this is the speed of this. I'll make it 0.5. This is the width, so let's make it 10, 50, and this is the erode. Oh, I didn't use the material yet, so I'll just use that N material, and now refresh this because it's just taking my old material. So now it has these. So let's make it pan 10 and scale like 100 or 50 or maybe 80, and now time make it 0.5, 0.2. Okay, so now all these 50 particles are spawning on each other. So I want to some offset, so I can scale this mesh and make this float and multiply this with execution ID. And if I just stop and increase or decrease this, you can see I have now this. And let me just change the color to orangish, so now it's proper visible to you. See, and you can increase or decrease the spawn rate like 100, and also the time I will decrease to 0.1. Okay, so you got the idea how I created this. And now you can see here the color is different from inside and outside. So how I did that, in initial color I took this hue, and this is the hue saturation, so I made it float and multiply with execution ID. Now you can see it has different color from inside and outside, and you can tweak this value, so you have that. Okay, and these are just adjustment to what you need to do. And now how I change the mesh. So you have this one mesh, you can just here click and you can add the second mesh like cone, or you can add third mesh like sphere, it's cube. And how to change it, you need to create one parameter here in your particle spawn. It will be a integer, name it anything like mesh index, and just click here and go down, and you have this mesh indexing binding. Just connect it with your parameter, and if you make it 0, it will take this 0, 1 this one, and 2 is this. So if I make this 1, you can see it's gone, and now it's a box. And I made all these parameter user parameters, so I can just change here, and let me show you the values now here. So this is spawn rate, that is connective user parameter, and I am using this in mesh index, it is also user parameter. Then mesh size, and you can see it is connected with execution, and this is material nodes, similar to the same what I had there. And here my all meshes with the material, and this is my material. This is exactly same what I have done right now in front of you. So this is exactly same. Okay, so I think you got the idea. It's really cool to create this thing, and it looks cool when you just just move around it. Like if I go inside it, maybe this one. Okay, it looks cool. See how cool is this? You can just try in different meshes and it will look cool. So I hope you got it, and thanks for watching, thanks for supporting, and you can download this file from my Patreon. So that's it, bye bye.